Hi, my name is Juan Ponce de León, but you can just call me Ponce. I was a Spanish explorer and conquistador known for leading the first official European expedition to Florida and serving as the first governor of Puerto Rico. I was born in Santa Veras de Campos, Spain, in 1474. Though little is known about my family, I was of noble birth and served in the Spanish military from a young age. I first came to the Americas as a gentleman volunteer with Christopher Columbus's second expedition in 1493. By the 1500s, I was a top military official in the colonial government of Hispaniola, where I helped crush a rebellion of the native Taino people. I was authorized to explore the neighboring island of Puerto Rico in 1508, and for serving as the first governor of Puerto Rico by appointment of the Spanish crown in 1509. While I grew quite wealthy from my plantations and mines, I faced an ongoing legal conflict with Diego Columbus, the late Christopher Columbus's son, over the right to govern Puerto Rico. After a long court battle, Columbus replaced me as governor in 1511. I decided to follow the advice of the sympathetic King Ferdinand and explore more of the Caribbean Sea. In 1513, I led the first known European expedition to La Florida, which I named during my first voyage to the area. I landed somewhere along Florida's east coast, then charted the Atlantic coast down to the Florida Keys and north along the Gulf Coast. Historian John Reed Swanton believed that I sailed perhaps as far as the Appalachee Bay on Florida's western coast, though in popular culture I was supposedly searching for the fountain of youth. There is no contemporary evidence to support this story, which all modern historians call a myth. I returned to Spain in 1514 and was knighted by King Ferdinand, who also reinstated me as the governor of Puerto Rico and authorized me to settle Florida. I returned to Spain in 1514 and was knighted by King Ferdinand, who also reinstated me as the governor of Puerto Rico and authorized me to settle Florida. I returned to the Caribbean in 1515, but plans to organize an expedition to Florida were delayed by the death of King Ferdinand in 1516, after which I again returned to Spain to defend my grants and titles. I would not return to Puerto Rico for 2 years. In March 1521, I finally returned to southwest Florida with the first large-scale attempt to establish a Spanish colony in what is now the continental United States. However, the native Calusa people fiercely resisted the incursion, and I was seriously wounded in a skirmish. The colonization attempt was abandoned, and I died from my wounds soon after returning to Cuba in early July. I was interred in Puerto Rico. My tomb is located inside the Cathedral of San Juan Bautista in San Juan. According to John J. Brown A's, 30% of the modern population of Puerto Rico descend from me and my wife.